Hi, fire signs. Welcome in. Welcome back if you are returning back. My name is Shannon Hensley. I'm glad to have you. Audio discretion advised. If you have little ones around, I just do a different type of a work here on this channel. It's very intense. I don't put any limits on God, because there could never be no limits on God. People like to do that, but I won't do it. My channel looks at a lot of crime and a lot of unjust behavior that's in the earth, so that we ask at the hand of the Most High, and we figure out what's going on around us, so that we can bypass the nonsense, childish people and things like that. So anyway, if you stay, then welcome, welcome, welcome. If you got to go away, then thanks for checking me out. Give me just a second to get these decks here cut. I've already shuffled them, so I'm just trying to cut. There's something about money and stuff coming out here, and somebody feeling weighed down about occupation showing itself out here. The clothesline. It's probably because of something that came out in the water reading, and somebody hanging on to information about what they know or what they were involved in using somebody as a patsy for a situation, and the clothesline airing out, you know, some type of information, or they secretly slandered something in a really bad way about somebody. They did it on purpose. And there was money around it. We got the money card here twice around your energy. So for some of you all, it was about you. For some of you all, you're involved in doing the nonsense. For some of y'all, you believed some type of stupid thing on a person, and it's crazy. Yeah, there is an issue out here. The lemon is out here. Well, anyway, the issue is the person who deliberately started the crap to a person. The person needs to be dealt with. In the water reading, there was like circling around to try to renew something, or to destroy or to attack was there. And the Most High began to speak behind my ear, and then he brought out one of the cards stating that somebody deliberately, maliciously sabotaged a person on purpose. And we often get on the channel about somebody being jealous and cruel. Okay, whatever it is, could be a soulmate that's jealous of maybe something's around you. Maybe you've grown up all your life and there was jealousy. I don't know your story, but think whatever, why ever jealousy is there. For some people, it's a love connection. For some people, it's a promotion at a job. Whatever the situation is, it was an issue. And there's sour energy that's out here, and somebody there's something of value around some stuff, and some people have done some nonsense. It's unethical, and some people are sitting here watching the suffering of an innocent party, and a situation that's taken place for us, whatever all the connections are in a matter, and the freak gets to sit there, and some freak gets to sit there, and no, God's going to take care of the freak. There's the truth right there. The truth is here. The truth is here, because God said so, and Word of Elohim, he don't lie. He don't lie. And he brought out in the water reading somebody who is using people for money for unjust gain, but he said that they're only gathering it for people to for it to go into the hands of somebody who is going to pity people. The money is not the person who did the nonsense thought they were going to get some rich ordeal because there was money around a person, and thought, wow, that wow turned into crap on you, because you are under judgment with God Almighty, and every person that bought the freaking lie from the ditch, or the whoever the person was in the group that got involved in it and bound themselves to some stupid thing. Now there's issue now on all the liars. Got people hating people, and some people don't even know who the people are. Well, we know now because God's revealed it this morning. The energy was coming out the other day through my spirit. But people just picking nonsense with a person and go, what in God's green earth is this about? It's because somebody did something over here. They didn't want somebody to know what they did. And they caused a little stupidness over here on purpose on somebody else as a patsy. And now there's hatred. There's hatred with people because now it's become a knockdown, drag out, because you do that with some people. We're going to get up and go, I don't think so. I don't know who you are. You behind the scenes doing some crap and being quiet, and you won't say what it's about. Or somebody paid you off to keep your mouth shut, but you think something's over here, and really it's the person that you took a little stupidness with that's the dirty party. Yeah, there's an issue out here, folks. Some people need to go to jail for what they've done. Look at all the money that wants to show itself in this reading, yeah. And everything stolen's going to come back. The Most High God said so. Disgusting. Show me fire energy. Shame on you if you got involved in the nonsense on an innocent party. What makes you guilty is that you never went to check out what the person was trying to give you a bribe for, or whispered in your ear about the other person. What makes you guilty is that you just went off and believed something that they said, and you didn't go face to face to the person and say, I heard such and such say this. Is this true? And if it is or isn't, then God says you're supposed to pursue some type of peace or counseling or something like that. Some people got no conversation whatsoever of anything because they can't have a conversation because the thing was made up on a lie with a bunch of people. That's why the person just said so, because God said so. They couldn't ever come because there was a lie around the nonsense and the person. It's demonic. It's very demonic. Show me fire energy, Most High God. Probably what this person does to a lot of people. They don't want their situation out. They didn't give a rip about doing that to somebody else deliberately. The investments that have been here on this matter and choices, or there's some, actually the most I said there was a love situation, but there's not no love situation with somebody who's jealous over something that is supposed to actually be together and is blessed somewhere. The other party's got a cuckoo nonsense on them. No wonder nobody wants that person. They're a freak. Somebody's a stupid freak. Some type of new beginning is here. And there is a judgment out here that's going to take place. Okay, well, there's a judgment that's going to take place. And then there's the boss of, so this is the head man, the boss, the chief of something out here as well. If you're new, I read differently than a lot of people. But there is some type of a boss figure out here. It's also at the top of the deck. And the emperor was in the water reading as well. Somebody's waiting here on this issue for this judgment to be had because it's going to change something out here. Show me this Lover's card on this choice. The Moon. It's emotional. We had the crab that came out deliberately in the water reading, and so the crab holds this Cancer energy, just to bring it out that way because it deliberately was there in wording. So somebody said, I can't deny the truth anymore. And so somebody needs to come forward and say, look, I got involved in something, and something was said and done, and it needs to be fixed. And the person who did the nonsense that played somebody, look. Somebody did something with the boss energy, or something at work was done somewhere, or somebody played the boss with the matter as well, or got mixed up in something with this, or there was pillow talk around it or something. This combination comes out on the channel all the time. All the time. Or this headship did something, or I don't know what the deal is, but there's a playing energy here, and there's headship attached to it. Some boss figure, again, this is head, the man, the boss, chief, but somebody's got somebody playing around some matter, and they got caught up in something, believed some type of nonsense, or did it themselves, or whatever the crap it is. There is an issue out here. Or somebody's kid did something nasty around a matter. I mean, or the mother, or somebody's ex could be out here. I don't know whoever you're dealing with, soulmates, whatever. But there were secrets and deception around this matter. And there is something intimate going on around your energy. This is an intimate card. So, but somebody's got like a ditch or something here. With that, that's a fornicator card. There is an issue out here. It's sour. It's really bad sour energy. Because it's cost somebody a lot. Or it's going to cost somebody a lot in their fortune. But actually, that fortune doesn't belong to the person. That person fell into some type of stupid ditch trap that caused a bunch of people to be paying for some nonsense out here. That person needs to be dealt with, or whoever the two people agreed that knew about the nonsense. They need to be dealt with. They do. It was contemplated. It was. The Most has said so. We have somebody who is ill. The I and the L. And somebody is sick. And they have issues in their heart to do anything like that to another person deliberately, on purpose, to some person. Just to start some crap just because they got jealousy. You got problems. Okay, you people got problems. The water is out here, and that was really being highlighted in the water reading. The boat was there. There was just water everywhere, and we have an anchor here, and this has a meaning of water. And so it comes out on the channel all the time. It's a tribulation rune. It's also an embarrassment rune. Again, somebody, they didn't care out of their out of their jealousy to go do a heinous thing on purpose to embarrass somebody. Now the thing is out here, it's such a big deal. Now it brings an embarrassment for what they did back up on the person, because God's always going to let things come out, folks. God's always going to let some things come out. So if you're being embarrassed, it's because you deliberately got set up with this nonsense out here. Because somebody was cute? They ain't that cute. Costing somebody their business. Costing somebody their home, costing somebody finances that it also already cost the person that was the patsy on the ordeal. And for some people have died out of this on family trees. People have been buried because of this nonsense. That's why the person sits there, because the heinous thing is so freaking demonic. They can't deal with it. It's emotional. We don't care. God's going to get the judgment out of the matter. So the letter I, it tells people to stay calm and to reflect on some things. Okay? And people need to get up and do what's right. And counteract this nonsense that's going on. Don't care about the freak that wants to just sit there. They're wrong for doing so. They're ill. The person's ill. This is a victory rune, but it also talks about somebody who's got a lot of jealousy and malice and greed and stuff like that. That's the only reason why they did what they did. They're full of demons on the inside of them. And you and I don't have to pay for somebody just to deliberately come up in here and do something so heinous on purpose to another person just because I'm jealous of you, or you got money or something, or I just want that. No. This person needs to be taken out by the hair of their head and be beaten to a pulp. If anybody gets beaten, it should be the freak. Animalistic behavior's got to go away in the earth realm. That's unacceptable to God Almighty. I pulled some cards here. So first card says a digging through or penetrating through something. Somebody buried something here. They did. Or a person was penetrated through. Okay, well, there's sexual matters out here attached to some stuff. Somebody has a heavy burden that needs to be delivered in the situation. Well, anyway, people need to get up. There's an issue out here. Because some stuff needs to come out of what's happened along the way in this nonsense. Food poison was connected to something. That's interesting. I was reading last night. I don't know what combination reading that I was reading, but I kept seeing rats inside of cups. And I said, there's food poison here. Somebody that you may drink with or whatever. If you're going to go drinking with somebody, or even if you're drinking a glass of tea, take your glass with you, because there were rats all in the cups that I kept seeing. And the food poison of some kind, or rat poison, mouse poison, something like that was attached to something. We just had the waiter that just came out in the water reading as well. So whatever all this crap that's come out of this nonsense from some ditch that did some stuff, I don't know. Anyway, there's food poisoning situations going on, I guess. So there's judgment for child sacrifice energy out here. Okay, well, the person's just a goner, man. The person's just nasty. That child sacrifice came out yesterday as well. Also choking, and somebody's a murderer out here. They don't give a rip what they do to other people. They don't. Look, somebody who just likes to start crap, and there's a judgment on. Well, the judgment card is out here. And what you have done is demonic, and you will go to the pit of hell just because you wanted to start some crap on another person's life that was just minding their own freaking business. How dare you? It says, blessed are the peacemakers. And nobody, for some people's cases, nobody has come to make peace because they couldn't. They bound themselves to, you shut your mouth with this, or don't tell anybody, and it was all a freaking lie and a deception at the beginning, and everybody's guilty for it. God tells us to pursue peace and get to the bottom of stuff. It's ridiculous, and now people have died and gone to their grave now on this matter. Somebody with a lot of tattoos is involved in something for a clue. Would they be a friend? I don't know. It says that Elohim made them male and female, and he blessed them, it says, and he said unto them to go and be fruitful and multiply. We have a lot of stuff about same-sex stuff, and your dictionary, folks, calls it a psychological problem. Your dictionary does. Okay, you may say, I don't care what God says because I know what I feel. You know what you feel? You're feeling some psychological twisting there according to your dictionary. Don't ever look up another word. Pull your kids out of school, because all the dictionaries got meanings of stuff that you got to look up to see what something means, and perversion takes you to a psychological problem. And somebody's done this also because, well, I'm interested too. It was a same-sex nonsense, and there's a love situation between a man and a woman, and there's an outside same-sex that's crazy and nutcase and done some nasty out here for some people's cases, because it comes out on the channel all the time. They're a beast. They've turned into an animalistic beast. God puts that in the same scripture with having sex with an animal. He calls it a confusion. He calls it vomit, which we have sickness. The word ill came out. Don't get mad at me. Get mad at God, I guess. Get mad at your dictionary. I don't really know what to say to you. I want people to know the truth so that you're not doomed, that your soul is saved. Something about somebody working with somebody, or something about a job situation is just out here. A spy, suffering, property owner stuff, and earthquake, a commotion, and a shake. Well, anyway, some people have no idea what that feels like. They just were all cool about, hey, let's take some money on a bribe and let's go screw somebody's life up just because I want to start some crap with them. Or I'm jealous, or whatever. I'm a beast. It's the stupidness. Anyway, the I and the L and the D, the ID, the identification. Some people have done some stuff and come up in here and sexed up some boss, and has done something with a person's identification as well. It was plotted, invested in, and some nonsense has come out of that as well. And you don't get to take my identification or anybody else's. You don't get to take the work of my hands on this ShAhH Gates Pure Spirit Tarot for Shannon E Hensley and call it something else and rerun it and download it and take it to another country and then cha-ching off commercials off of it. That's my money, not yours. I'm sitting here trying to figure out how I'm going to pay for shelter, and this freaking idiot has done this nonsense to my life and everybody else's life. No, there is an issue out here, folks. There is an issue out here. This has got to be judged. I expect it to be judged today. Anyway, somebody's identification is out here attached to some stuff. And the letter T and the letter R is also here, in the V, the W, and the Y. This is what come out. Good luck to you.